What's going on, man? It's the biggest bird, 6ixnightz. If it ain't shot by retro, it ain't perfecto.
So how'd you get your name, 6ixnightz?
6ixnightz got a lot of meaning, but I'm gonna tell you the main one. A nigga done stayed up 6 nights. I mean, I done, dozed off, goddamn, but it was on like a good two hours. So I just still stick with that. Like, nigga stayed up a whole 6 nights for real.
Yeah. So what were you up doing in 6 nights?
My bad. Shit, making beats. Like, I was going crazy at that time too. Like, a nigga was young. And then shit, I was already had a beat name, but shit, I was just transforming and shit. Like, I was Boulevard Marley at first. Yeah. So I just had to rebirth that shit, and it just was like, shit. Nigga was going dumb, just them whole 6 nights. On the 7th day, a nigga rested though.
Yeah, to that little nap.
For real though, nah, the sleep.
Can't make it
Nigga went to sleep.
Can't make it a whole week.
Shit. 6 nights though, that's where that come from though, just making beats, all those, just going crazy at that time. That's when I like really just transitioned, and then shit, it just stuck from there. It was catchy too.
So how old were you around that age when you got your name and started making beats?
Like which name, what you mean?
When you got the name 6ixnightz and when you started making beats, like what were the ages?
Shit, I started making beats at, how old was I, like 11? So yeah, 11. I started making beats at 11. And shit, 6ixnightz came, I was Boulevard Marley at first. That's what I was going by at first. And then, shit, nigga turned, I don't know how old I was when I was 6ixnightz, when I turned 6ixnightz, but I know that was 2017, 2016. Yeah, 2016.
So what got you into making beats at such a young age? Because everyone isn't making beats at 11 years old.
Just wanted to be in music. Everybody, I already knew everybody was gonna start rapping. So it just was like, shit, they need beats, for sure.
Everybody need them.
Everybody need beats.
It's half the song.
Yeah, it's majority of the song, for real. That will get you bobbing your head.
That's facts.
So it just like, shit, so it just like, I wanted to do something in music, but I ain't want to be rapping. Like, I ain't the type to be on stage and performing. I ain't that person. So it just like, I like being behind the scenes and just, cooling it for real. So I just wanted to do something that was a part of music, but not on the scene for real.
So what would you say is the best part of being behind the scenes, making beats?
Just the creative part. I mean, shoot, when I get on the computer, most folks be like, this shit look complicated. This shit like a video game to me. So like, I get on that shit and play the game for real. Just how any other nigga would get on the game and play the game. So shit, that's the fun part, just making this shit.
So about actual games, do you play 2K or you have a game system?
No, I don't have a game system.
So beats is just what you go to release stress?
Yeah, that's my game system right there. I mean, I play the game. You can get your ass kicked or something, but I ain't got no game system.
So what type of games were you into when you were younger?
I ain't really like cause I ain't got a good attention span. So I'm not about to play 2K for a long time. I play Blacktop, but I ain't finna play no long game. Shit, I wasn't really into sport games cause they took forever. So I was just really into like fighting games like Tekken and shit.
Street Fighter?
I ain't really grew up on Street Fighter.
What about Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat for sure. Need for Speed.
Midnight Club?
Bully, Midnight Club, all that shit. All that GTA, shit like that.
For sure, GTA.
Def Jam. Just fighting games. I fuck with fighting games for sure.
So back on being creative, I see you got on 2Player. Talk about that.
For sure, this my line, 2Player worldwide. And shit, I've been doing 2Player 2 years. Shit, 2Player, it's a lifestyle brand. And also I got another brand coming out, World Face. Be on the lookout for that for sure. But 2Player, it's a lifestyle brand. I'll touch on that in another interview.
So what were the process of making clothes, actually doing it? Because it's a lot of people say they're going to, but they never get into it.
Say that again?
What was the process of getting to actually making it?
Making the clothes?
Idea come true?
Cause two-player ain't really, it don't really too much mean nothing but a lifestyle brand, for real. Anybody could be, I don't want to say anybody could be a player, it just gotta be in you. So I mean, when I made that, it just was like, I was already making clothes, but it wasn't no brand to it, just making clothes for other people, just what they want or whatever. So I just incorporated that and put a name to it. Cause shit, nigga be kicking player shit, nigga be around player niggas, shit. It just was a lifestyle thing, so and plus what inspired me to do it, I ain't gonna lie, I had a project in French class, and we had to do like a fashion show or whatever, have a line or whatever. So we did that, and I actually made clothes. Everybody else just came in normal clothes, but I actually made clothes for the folks and shit, passed it out, and we actually had a real fashion show.
Had folks walking down in your clothes?
Yeah, and shit. The name of it had to be French, so I think mine was like Ami Rare, and it mean rare souls, so I just was like, I was fucking with this shit, so.
Would you ever come back to that?
I might, cause I fuck with it, it's catchy.
And do you remember how old you were when that project happened?
That was fucking 10th grade. I just know 10th grade.
So between making beats and making clothes, which one do you think has the more creativity?
Beats. I mean, both of them. I ain't gonna say that, but both of them. But beats take a little bit more time, for real. Cause I just be wanting everything to hit off of everything, but clothes, that's just my idea, that's just my brain, like, that just come off naturally.
And is there anyone that you look up to, like with making beats or your clothes?
With beats, for real, 808 Mafia, Kanye, Timberland, those few. And shit, clothes. Virgil. For sure, cause like, he was an architect, so it just was like, he was like bringing that shit to clothes. He was different. He wasn't just showing that you could do that shit with buildings. So, I fuck with that boy Virg. Rest in peace.